No. Yeah. Oh, no.
Rolling with my dick, dude.
Yeah, he rolls with his dick, dog.
Perfect.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to Buddies. It's very exciting. I'm excited. I got two of my favorite people, Mat Edgar, also paid regular and former door guy, and Wolfie, one of my favorite comics. I had met both of you guys separately.
I love that about our story together, Frank. You met us all separately.
Yeah, and then you guys, it's always nice when you see like two comics you really dig find each other.
Digging each other.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're like, oh, fucking dope, you know?
It warms your heart.
Yeah, the world is not, such a crazy place. But so yeah, it's good to have you guys here.
Thanks
This whole podcast was kind of like, I miss the back smoke area at the store, and that was like this kind of vibe I wanted to bring.
That's what you're going
towards.
for?
Yeah, and it's like this was one of the.
We should get Jeff Scott sitting over there smoking his own.
That's what my cat is. Yeah.
That's so funny.
But no, yeah. So it feels good to. We've had so many fun times in the back. It's so interesting that it's like the more we hang out in the back and talk. It was in the back that I ended up finding out we have a lot in common, like music tastes.
I was hoping you'd go there, my friend.
Bro, we both freaked out when we found out we both loved Taking Back Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a big thing for me because my cousin growing up, we did everything together. And we loved Taking Back Sunday to the point where like we could like sing it word for word verbatim. So when he passed away, it was like losing part of that.
What girls hurt you guys?
Yeah.
A lot. It takes a lot. Or a few good ones.
Show us on the doll specifically.
It's funny, like those guys, you think about being in Taking Back Sunday. Think about being those dudes. They have no idea what they've done for so many pussy boys.
Absolutely, dog. But yeah, you and me were in the back, and then I started like told you I went to a concert, and you were like, "What?"
I think we started singing.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a good moment.
You learn a lot back there in Sacred Ground. That's where I first smoked weed.
Really?
Yeah, ever.
First ever?
Yeah.
Oh my God, tell me that.
Well, actually, it wasn't Sacred Ground. It was a main room, green room because back in the day,
it was. That's where it was. To smoke.
Yeah, because Sacred Ground looks cool now, and there's chairs and lighting and stuff, but it used to just be an alley. So we'd all go smoke in the main room, green room, and they'd leave it all open, and it would just be like, it was way more exclusive until it wasn't, and then we had to move out. It got out of control.
Yeah, the store especially is a place where, the stoners will always find a place to smoke, and then the people that were not invited in the group in the first place will find a way to get back there.
Yeah.
That's like always my greatest fear. I'm like, who am I back here with?
Yeah.
Identifying who brought me back here.
It's a lot of people just aren't mindful. Kevin Christie says, like, sometimes people come to the Comedy Store and they're like, I'm going to get in tonight. Like, day one. They show up like, I'm going to get, like, their imagination of what it's going to be like. They're going to get there. Everyone's going to see how funny they are. They're going to be, Rogan's going to have them on his podcast. But really what happens is it takes a long time to get to know everybody and be accepted.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the place. That's why I like the place so much was that it's so hard to be accepted, and that's.
And you will know, like, it has that feeling right as soon as you walk into the place, like, the vibes, like, you can feel the vibes of the place, like, how people feel about you. They make you feel unwelcome if you can feel it.
The store makes you project. It puts you through. You got to go through so much just to survive there.
When did you become a door guy?
What year? 2000.
Yeah, or when did you first come to the store?
Summer of 2007.
Okay.
I started off doing potluck. I did potluck a few times, and then I got asked to work there. And back then, it was me, and there was one other dude who doesn't do stand up anymore. He was my age.
Isn't
but other
that
than that,
so weird.
Other than that, we were 21. Everybody else, I think, was like definitely over 30. Like, we were the only 20-somethings that worked there.
You were the young kids.
Yeah, but everybody else. Can you imagine if it was like that now, where most people? There's a few people that are in their 30s that work at the store, but like everybody was. There's no kids working there.
Yeah. You guys were the fresh young.
So it was
faces.
just bitterness. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So who were those comics? Because that's the thing is like you definitely see that where that is a scary thing about being a door guy, and I felt it a little bit towards the end because it was like you want to not work there, but also working there is also so beneficial to everything that you are you know, because you meet the people and all that jazz.
Good place to start.
Great place to start. You eventually need to leave because you will get stuck there. And you don't want everyone to think of you just as, you know, the employee that works there.
Matt says that to me all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I would advise if you're just starting out in comedy and you're young, like I'd say, I mean, definitely in 20s, it'd help to be in your younger 20s. Get a job there.
Yeah, get a job in the club.
Learn a thing or two. Watch comedy. I watch so much comedy.
That's the biggest important thing. That's what I think Al Madrigal was saying, was that it's like, you know, if you're not out doing comedy, you should be out watching the greats and not like copying what they're saying, but really learning the craft and seeing how it is and what you're supposed to do.
Right, and there's different people that really show you. Like, you could, I feel like when I was a door guy, all the paid regular, it was like a college, and the paid regulars were professors. And I would take their courses. Like, I would take Sebastian's Observational Comedy 101.
Yeah,
like
Rick Ingram's fucking
crowd
work. Yeah.
Everybody had their thing, you know. Al Madrigal is somebody I studied really hard because I loved how conversational he was.
Yeah.
How does he just go up there and I'm like, it's like, because I talked to him before he went up there. He's the same guy. How did he do that? It's almost like he's not even performing, but I know he is because I see him do this stuff.
Yeah. That's how, and that is also another style of comedy, and that's something that someone was saying to me, and I didn't realize when they were saying it that is a thing you could do. Where it was just like, oh, you're the same person you are off stage as you are on stage, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, you know, you see who like you kind of relate to. To me, comedy came easier once I realized I didn't have to do comedy. It's like I am comedy. When I go up there, it's comedy. It's like I just talk like me. There's no idea because you know, I think Bob Dylan said when you start playing music, you're playing your favorite band's songs. Like you're learning. Like we're gonna be learning Q without the E. That's how we learn power chords. You know what I'm saying?
A little decade under the influence.
Yeah, you know. But I think the same goes for comedy, is where we kind of like start off. We have no idea. The only way you practice is by doing it. So you really don't know how you're gonna sound when you get up there. So you sound in your head what a comedian is supposed to sound like. So I went up there sounding like Seinfeld. I went through a Chappelle phase.
Yeah.
I tried to sound like Dane Cook.
I can't imagine you smacking your microphone against a fucking leg.
You don't know me.
You don't know what it was like being rich.
Bitch, stop it. One time, I was opening for Jeff Garland, and I think I was saying bitch too much, and he was just like, dude, you don't say bitch off stage. Why do you say that on stage? Like, oh, yeah, I guess.
What do you mean? Tell him what you call me. I'm just kidding.
Well, I did. Have you done stand-up yet this pandemic?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, how was it?
Once at an actual comedy club, and then once at like a bar that was starting to open up.
What
club? And then it was the day that was like the day that they like closed. It was at ACC, American Comedy Co.
In San Diego.
San Diego, yeah. It wasn't too bad. It was fun. I miss it, dude. And when I went and did that back bar show, I like was just fucking like, I was like, I was so excited to be on. I was just fucking shouting. You could tell I was like a dog who hadn't fucking been on a walk.
Yeah, it was like you're throwing up.
Oh, man, I couldn't. We got to do it a few times. And, I mean, it's funny. It's bittersweet when you're up there because you know it's going to go away. Like,
yeah.
I had a hard time letting go.
Yeah, I said
you
that.
don't know because, like, you don't know the next time when you're going to get the fix.
And so, like, you see you got the light. And you could start wrapping it. We don't have closers now, guys. Sorry, but if you're doing your old shit pre-corona.
I literally I can't do any material from before the
world's
pandemic because
different.
it's not relatable.
The world
it's
is different. That was the thing. Unless it's like, you know, shit
comedy's relating.
Yeah.
Like we gotta.
It doesn't matter. No one cares about life before the pandemic. We're all in this.
And you don't have to talk about the pandemic. You just got to talk about your life now.
Yeah,
your life
it's different.
in the
100%.
pandemic.
Everybody can kind of relate to it. Forgetting they have a mask while they're in public. Like,
yeah. I have a whole bit about how it's like you got to put a condom on now and a mask when you're fucking. So it's like, oh no, what I put the mask on my dick. It was weird.
Trojan should just make face masks and matching condoms. So like you put them on before, you know.
Yeah. How? When did you first come to the store?
Oh gosh, probably was it was 27. When did I get into stand up? What year are we in? 2020.
Yes.
So I'm like, do I count this year for comedy? I'm having a hard time because I've literally gotten up 5 times.
I mean, we're all. It's all a
pandemic.
hard reset for everybody.
So I'm approaching 4 years into comedy. So around late 2016.
So you could be like 4 years plus COVID.
2017. Yeah, and I met Matt my first year into comedy.
I groomed her.
He did.
But the good way.
Yeah.
The good way. You groomed her the good way. Yeah.
But yeah, I watched comedy for years before I got into it. Like when I was living in Florida, I was going to the Palm Beach Improv and going to see comedians. And then before I even got into stand-up, I was a bartender at the Improv and I worked for Levity, like doing social media. So I was in the clubs for years, like just appreciating comedy from a audience perspective.
So I mean, I know if you're probably like me. We already listened to TBS. You probably listened to a lot of Brand New,
Of course.
and you probably listened to a lot of stand up in high school.
I was not into stand up until I was in like my 20s. It was really.
Yeah, I couldn't appreciate it until I became an adult because it's like you don't understand a lot of things until you get into relationships and start dating.
Like I knew of stand up, like I like, but I didn't realize I was like, oh, this is like a scene.
But I grew up watching Chris Rock.
To me, it was my thing to bring to my friends. Like I had the albums, and it was like my friends would show me my most favorite bands that I would eventually go on to go see.
They all had bands. You had comics.
I had stand-up comedy that they would love, and I just knew which one of my friends would like so-and-so. And
I mean, I grew up listening to comedy. Like my parents would watch sitcoms, and like my parents were fans of Jerry Seinfeld and of Chris Rock, so I would hear it in the background. But I couldn't understand it. You know what I mean? But like,
like my dad loved David Tellin Insomniac, so I remember like watching that, but I never like could appreciate it. It wasn't until I got into it that you're like, oh shit, okay. Like, Attell was the only one.
When I started stand up, it opened up Pandora's box.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought I was a fan of comedy, and then I found like real comedy.
Yeah.
And you know what it was? The Comedy Store.
Yep.
Like I thought everything was what we saw on Comedy Central.
No.
And I loved Jim Gaffigan. I loved, even like Todd Barry back then had some like there was great stand up that was on TV, but once I saw Ari Shaffir, John Caparulo.
People that were touring clubs.
Yeah. My first comedian that hit me, and you know this, was I was 18.
First comedian to hit on you.
No, not that. Like the first comedian that like, oh my God, I am obsessed, is Dane Cook. I was literally 18 years old.
I get it.
If you started stand-up,
I was in middle school and high school.
You
can't blame me.
I was my freshman year of college.
It's like liking pop music. When
I
you're
had
a kid.
never heard anything like that.
How can you?
You don't know any better.
If you are a young
it's like you're drinking Keystone. You know what I mean? Like you think it's the greatest. I'll have boxes of it. You know,
you're not drinking 24-year-old aged fucking whiskey right out the gate. You know what I mean?
Keystone.
I want to know that this is possible for someone like me.
He wants to be Keystone. Dude, I'll drink your Keystone any day.
Keystone.
But yeah, I mean, but it hits you like a ton. You know what I mean? That was the first time I was like, oh my God, he makes me laugh so hard. And at 18, that's what you're laughing at. On such a level
that before that, I mean, I had Chris Rock, somebody I'm not I guess you could say, he was my favorite comedian in high school, but it wasn't in a way that I relate to him. It was just that the things he said cracked me up.
Yeah.
Right?
It's how he said it.
Jerry Seinfeld reminded me of my dad.
For me, it's like
cracked me up.
Rock
when I found Dane, it was like, this guy sounds like me and my friends.
You can understand Dane, though.
And it was a language thing. It was him.
Yeah.
But those older guys would rip him for not having punchlines. And I feel like people do that or did that with D'Elia too. What they don't understand is Dane was speaking our language. You don't get our language.
It's a generational thing. It's like he figured out how to tap into the kids. Like now, like if you look, like I look at my siblings and I try to talk to them and I listen to what makes them laugh and I'm like, oh, that's a whole different language.
Style.
That's why kids like Trevor Wallace and all those guys blow up because they know how to talk to this generation. Right. And it's one of those things that that's why they like sell out shows because they want to go watch comedy that's pretty
But they also on another level push out
it's like
so
mumble
much.
rap.
They push
do.
out
They push
so
out
much
that's what people.
content.
That's,
fucking
just so
content.
you know, dude. That's
Yeah.
what the older guys thought about emo music.
But also,
Those shitty power chords.
It's the
and,
amount
like,
of
high
in which
school
that
but
they
also
push
when
out
I see
content.
stuff like that, I also remember that like the biggest streaming, like one of the most famous like social media comics right now is literally just lip syncing what Trump is saying.
Right,
in
but how
interviews.
much? But the thing with her is she is persistent with the content.
So she constantly.
So
keeps
it may
putting
not
out.
be the It may not be the most creative, profound, but she's good.
Yeah.
She's
I mean,
consistent.
everyone can
And
do that.
right,
But yeah.
but she's found a way.
Yeah.
It works for her.
Because it
And she
it works
fucking
right
puts it
now.
out consistently every day. If she
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it one time, people would forget about her.
She does it every single time. And
Yeah.
listen, she's going to have
She
a
found
lot of
her thing.
endorsements, and she's going to have a thing until Trump's out of office. And then it's like, got to get a new thing.
Yeah, but she'll have
Frank
so much.
Caliendo.
She's more than that. She was
Yeah.
more than that. This is just what she found that like brought her.
But the thing that
into
sucks
that.
about that is we've seen how that, like, Frankie Quinones, fucking, what's his name, Cholofit, and that doesn't sit well with him. You know what I mean? Like, he still has to deal with that of like, this is what, like you know what I mean? It's like,
I really would. I really
because you don't want to get stuck like that. You know
I
what I mean?
really wanted to see how Chris D'Elia was going to age as a comedian.
I mean,
I really wanted to see what it was going
I
to be
really
like.
wanted
when
to see how his victims aged too.
have you guys talked about that? I haven't talked about it at all.
talked about it.
We don't want to touch it.
No?
Give it about 18 years.
Well, listen, I've been saying that everybody should donate to these women because, it's real shit. You know what I mean? He's got victims. You got to donate to them, and you can check out their OnlyFans. And you can get the set
Hilarious.
that he couldn't wait for. I already gave someone $500. I didn't sign up for the OnlyFans. I did send someone $500.
Did you really?
No.
I was going to say, like,
I retweeted though.
It's very
I
brave of
retweeted.
you.
I retweeted.
I'm like, how are we showing our allyship? I was
I
like, Frank,
retweeted-
you literally did more than this whole table. $500.
$500.
I didn't know you had that kind of money. Frank.
Fucking
Like,
me neither, dog.
Damn, that's impressive.
There was a point. There was a part of me that when I saw that go down, I was like, I looked at what she posted, and I saw she had an OnlyFans, and there was a part of me that just laughed because I was just like, how funny would it be if I just signed up?
Okay,
for
but
this?
like honestly, everyone has an OnlyFans.
100%. Everyone
now.
does now.
And like the thing about me is like I could have been charging for all of this content this whole time,
Yeah.
but it's like that feels a little weird to me to ask people to pay for me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's fine. Like then people are like, well, you do that on stage. I'm like, yeah, but I'm offering that. We're in a club. They're having an
but what we're
experience.
doing is a performance. We're putting
And
on
it's
a
also
performance.
different 'cause-
like you
'cause-
pay
And
for
I'm
the
not
performance.
knocking
Have you ever
women
seen an
who have
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Well, they
because
have
I
OnlyFans that are
think
not
they
sexual
should.
too. You know what I mean?
I think
Yeah.
they should have
Yeah.
OnlyFans. I just feel weird asking for people. Maybe
Oh, of
because
course.
is that maybe I don't value my content or
I
whatever.
just think
but
I'm cut from an older cloth
Yeah.
in a lot of ways when it comes to presenting your comedy and what you know
Yeah.
like.
I mean,
would you be comfortable if other men paid to watch me smoke weed in, let's say, a bikini? Would that make you feel uncomfortable?
I just think that undervalues your mind.
You know what? I see
by
the.
putting value to it.
I see the.
I mean, it's-
that's so funny. I see the other side of it because also it's like I have a friend in Vegas who's like telling me, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was like, my wife is on one of those kind of things, and he
but
goes,
she makes $200,000 in 2 months.
he was like, yo, she'll come up to me and be like, yo, I need you to buy me a pie, and I need you to just shove it in my face. Some guy's gonna pay me $100 for me to videotape it and send it to me, and he's like, all right,
He's like
dope.
Apple.
Yeah. He's like,
pumpkin.
absolutely. You want ice cream? You want more cream? And then like there'll be some times where he was telling me he was like, yeah, she'll be like, I need you to come in 2 condoms so we can mail it to this dude, and he'll give us like $600.
And this dude's just like,
babe, would you come in 2 condoms?
Put them in an
For
envelope
$600?
for $600.
We could have done it today.
let's try it and see how I like it.
You know what I mean? You know what? Listen, it's all fucking fun and games until someone's like, here's $10,000.
No, it's all fun and games until 18 years later, some fucking thing that kind of looks like you shows up at one of your shows, like Madonia.
Did that happen with Madonia?
Yeah, that's how he met his father.
No.
Yeah, dude.
way.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm unpacking all of this. Hold on.
Because I knew who his dad was,
When
but I didn't realize
the
that's...
video that they have,
he
can they download it and like put it all over the internet? There's like rules.
You know what? They can, but I think OnlyFans has like a legit law arm that goes and protects your content like that.
Yeah, they're saying you can't put this
No.
without consent from.
So they will like if someone does like if I like pay you money for like to be on your whatever the fuck, and then like I post the video or whatever, I like screen capture or whatever, that I can get in trouble.
Yeah.
Not that I've done it.
Totally.
You've walked up to the edge and been like, all right, I'll turn around.
Yeah, no, I'm fascinated with OnlyFans only because it's I saw it once and I saw what it was. I'm like, that's hilarious. Also, like I'll go through like if anyone has an OnlyFans, I'll take a look because it's like I want to see how much they post and stuff. I just want to see what they're charging. There's people that charge like it's very interesting because there's like beautiful, insanely hot women, and they're like, here's my OnlyFans. And then you go and you're like, oh, she's only posting like once a month. And then it's like $30, $40. And there's other women who are like $15, and it's like
Here's my
thousands of
butthole.
video. Yeah, and you're just like, holy shit. And that's how you
Someone
make
put
a
a price
fan.
on their butthole for $15
Hey, I was in the hole,
for a
so-
bargain.
Bro, there's
How to
women.
get out of the hole.
Dude, there's chicks who are paying for houses, taking care of their families, like all off their fucking OnlyFans. It's insane. So what it is a lot of like porn stars. I like how I'm the only one talking now.
I'm learning.
being educated.
I'm taking
So
notes.
a lot of porn stars. It used to be like you would get into porn, producers would fuck you, and you'd get like tossed around, and that's where like a lot of like the bad shit would happen in porn. But now it's starting to happen.
Good old days.
Yeah, there's like farms now for amateurs where it's like you kind of like live in this house with other girls, you do your own solo stuff, and then like you start your own channels and stuff, and then you start doing porn on these big like, Bang Bus or fucking Ollie, whatever these companies are, fucking.
And you're all living off the land?
No, so it's like
Pornhub.
so Pornhub, basically like companies shoot porn, they make money off Pornhub. Pornhub is like YouTube for fucking porn companies. So those actors will then start their own channels, and then it'll funnel their fans directly to them. So they're fucking filming like a few scenes a month, and then they're fucking on their own thing, and then their fans are going to that and then sending them money.
It's just making it from all ends.
Yeah, man.
Is that what Amy's doing?
From all ends.
Bro, dude, I'm telling you, porn is the reason we have a lot of things.
Porn is the reason most of us exist.
Yeah.
No. I swear to God, the reason we have security that's so good when it comes to the internet is because porn. So when the internet first came up, they were like, well, what can we sell? We can sell blah, blah, blah and stuff. And then people that were like, well, let's
Day
fucking
one,
sell some
they're
porn.
like, porn.
Yeah, let's sell porn. So they had to figure out how to secure that because you want to give your credit card information. It's like, if I'm buying porn online, I don't want my shit getting out there.
Right.
So they had to like do the work to make sure all that shit was secure, and then that spread to other things. And then, yeah, man, porn's so fucking innovative.
This is the
Thank goodness.
it's a revolution. It's like the industrial revolution.
Porn has us all coming together, truly. So,
No, it's powerful and like isn't it?
I met porn stars at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, no, I was just about
I
to
have
say.
a friend
You've met porn
who's
stars.
also-
That's a different kind of starstruck.
It really
we're
is.
because
It's like it's like an embarrassing starstruck.
Yeah, I remember-
This is what it is. Every
Girl of
time
my
you-
wet dreams.
Yeah. This is what it's like seeing a porn star you watch, and you're like, oh shit, yeah. Oh fuck, wait. I'm not supposed to tell people that I. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, you get to
it's
meet
nice
them.
to meet. Hello.
Yeah.
I met one. I
You're
met.
like, "Are
Oh
you?"
my
And they're
god!
like,
I'm
"Yeah."
having a
And you're like, "No shit."
flashback. Dalia brought one. This is insane. There's this girl, and she started heckling me when I was on stage in the main room. Her and some dude. I get off stage. She comes up to me after. This is her lawyer. She's an actress. Finally, I find out she does porn. I'm like, "What's your name?" And she said her name, and I tried to
Fucking
remember.
Riley Reid.
No. I got a story for you. Oh wait. She put out a porn that I actually did see of her playing Wii. So I was like, wait, the Wii girl.
Bro,
She's like, I don't want to talk about it. And then like Dalia started like calling out her name from across the room, like whatever it was. Hey, get over here.
Wii
Like, she
girl.
started talking to me, and I was like, oh my god, that's a Dalia girl. but she straight up was a hot of age porn star. That's pretty good at We Fit.
Yeah, there's a whole genre of like chicks dressing up as video game characters and just masturbating on fucking camera, and they make so much money.
Oh my god, that would.
It's like,
dude, if I mean, God, to be a high school kid now.
Yo, I was telling someone else about this. There was
all we had was emo in our imagination.
Bro, there was a chick who was on TikTok, right? She got.
You guys sound so old.
She got very. I know,
Emo
right?
in your imagination.
Well, but now it's like they get to like.
Bro,
dude,
like
back
video
in my
games,
day,
like,
kids, we had to walk 7 hills up
It is-
miles, 7 miles uphill
Yo,
both
with-
ways to get our pornographics.
Yeah, I found one in a ditch. I went to the LA River to get porn.
bro.
Dude, me and my friends set out on a mission to get one, not thinking or knowing of anyone, but just we felt it in our hearts. And my friend, we manifested a box of porn. It was just a box in the. It looked like it had been underwater for years.
When you found
like a
Davy
treasure.
Jones's porn
I saw
porn
it like
box,
a mile away. I'm like, what's that dot? Like, right
it fucking flickered in the sunlight because of the semen.
From afar. As it got closer and closer, it started shaping into porn. I think it's porn. I'm like, 50 yards out, that's porn, dude. It's like, no, let's not get too excited.
Dude, Rogan had that joke about finding porn in a magazine, or finding a porno magazine in the woods, and I was like, oh, that's exactly how I found my fucking porn.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah.
And so,
Back in the day.
Do
So
like
fast-
men just like go out to the woods?
Great question.
It's
I
a dude
have
fucking
an answer.
he's running away, jerking off, and he just throws the evidence
I
away.
have the most mystical answer for you because I've wondered that for years. I found this porn when I was in high school, and I've wondered that for years. In my early 30s, in the last year, or a couple years maybe, Jeff Ross bumps me. I have a late night spot in the original room. There's barely anyone there. Jeff comes up, hey, is it cool if me and John go up? Like, fuck. There's nobody there. They're going to see John Mayer and Jeff Ross go up, and they're going to leave. The remaining 3 people are going to leave. So they go up. Jeff's doing his best. He's roasting up. I mean, Jeff is great in
He's jeffing it up.
Yeah. I mean, he's just battling it out. He's a warrior. Yeah. Not everything's landing, but he is swinging, and he's landing a lot. So it's entertaining. I'm standing back there waiting. Somehow they get on the topic of John's talking about how he won't just hook up. Oh, Jeff said something, you could have sex with anyone. You're John Mayer. And he's like, yeah, but sometimes I just want to like jerk off. I don't want to go out and have to like be with somebody. And he's like, what do you jerk off to, Jeff? And they start talking. And John Mayer tells a story where, long story short, he leaves a box of porn in the wilderness. Just leaves it there. Somehow he has it. It makes its way to the wilderness. I forget the story, but he ends up leaving it there. And then Jeff's like, so it's there. And then that's the end of his story. And they get off and they bring me up. And I'm just like, that's who leaves it.
John Mayer.
Okay, so you hearing this right? Somebody found that box of porn. Like, for one, their mind is blown that they found a box of porn in the wilderness. They have no idea
That's the
John
porn.
Mayer left it there.
That is the porn you masturbated to in another dimension.
Yeah.
This is like interdimensional time traveling porn.
That would be crazy. Like that's the fucking science movie I want to see. Is like they jump through a wormhole. It's just a dude
That's
jerking.
literally.
He
That's the Stranger Things porn. We just wrote it.
Stranger Baines.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, so John Mayer has left porn in the wilderness. If anybody's listening and you randomly found porn in some wilderness, I don't remember which one, there's a chance
That's amazing.
John Mayer left that there.
Contact
this hotline.
I'm so high already now. What was I saying right before that?
Something about the revolution of porn.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it already. Yep, the revolution of porn. We haven't even done dabs yet. You know it's a holiday today?
Today's 7/10.
Yeah.
What?
There's a gram of hash in that joint.
Oh, shoot.
Thanks for
Was
telling
there a
me.
gram of hash in this one?
No, there's just a regular big ass
It's
joint.
like there's some PCP.
Well, we'll
in
be
that one.
flying home 7
You'll be
minutes
all
away. It's fine.
Yeah.
It'll feel like 14.
It's
And also
probably
5 at the same time.
It's probably going to take about 14 minutes.
I mean,
The same
oh,
song's
we're 6
still
minutes
playing?
past 4:20, you guys.
Oh, we
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
blew that.
Yeah, man. You want to load up them Diz abs?
You know, I
Celebrate
had a
some
feeling on my
710.
way over I was gonna be dabbing today.
It's
I know you're a fucking dabber.
the day of
I mean,
dabs.
yeah, it is the day of dabs, bro.
The day of dabs. Love it.
So in while he's getting up getting the dabs all sizzed up, in my I've been doing absolutely nothing during fucking quarantine except smoking weed and being on TikTok. TikTok is now I'm obsessed with it. I used to spend I would spend a couple hours a day on Instagram. I spend 4 hours to 5 hours just on my TikTok because I'm the only one here. And I've gotten it to the point where I've got my algorithm good to the point where I am the first person liking very obscure videos. And it's literally just me staring at a person just being weird to the phone. And I'm like, I have made it. I have arrived.
You know, I have a buddy that still plays chat roulette.
Oh, yeah.
We should play it right now.
Oh, my God.
Pull it up, Frank. You know, I have a beef right now with TikTok because I had a video that got 350,000 views of my dad showing Matt an axe. My dad has an axe. And
Well,
he
it's
showed it to
modeled
Matt.
after the show Vikings. It's like an actual.
What?
My dad,
Yeah, yeah.
my dad's
It's a
friend gave him
replica.
an axe. I don't know. This is
He has a friend who collects movie swords.
Yeah, yeah.
And he has like legit swords from like the
Holy
Gladiator
fuck.
and shit like that. But
Honestly-
he gave one to her dad. He gave a Viking axe from the show Vikings. And basically, it's just this TikTok where he shows me it, and I'm like, "Whoa, that's fucking real!" I thought it was gonna be like a toy, and it was real. And it's like, and it got like a lot of views. Like people loved it.
Anyways,
it was so lighthearted.
TikTok took it down all of a sudden last week. Meanwhile, there's fucking pedophiles on TikTok.
Yeah, no, it's great. I got
Yeah.
into their algorithm, too.
Oh, I saw that shit. I was like, I'm never going on.
Wait, there's really pedophiles on TikTok? That makes
yeah,
sense.
Dog, there's some
This
shit.
fucking Spanish dude.
Yeah.
What?
I don't even want to give him the credit of
I don't
naming
even know what
him.
his name is.
I mean-
I've seen the video
Shit.
like multiple times. So it's like, fuck.
What?
I want to pull his perfect
Did you
hair.
see that his videos? There's this post on Reddit of cringe TikTok. Do you follow it?
No, I gotta check it out.
It just posts the most cringe from TikTok or whatever. And this guy, he's 21 now.
No, he's 20.
He's 20, and there's this video of him and his niece, and she's looking down his pants. She's 6 years old.
It's
by
like
the way.
this dance
and
thing where,
he's
like-
What
looking
the
down
fuck?
her
She
shirt.
looks down his pants, she laughs,
And then you
like,
go to his
he
TikTok
looks down her
page,
shirt, and then he laughs.
and he is seen dancing with all of these really young girls, and they're like kissing all different kinds
He's
of girls.
so young,
What
dude.
the fuck?
So
So
young.
has anything been done about this?
Yeah, that day.
There's a big Reddit
So it
post
all happened
on-
in one day. Like,
Holy
this guy
shit.
was super popular, and then one day somebody's like, "What the fuck is this?" And it blew up, and that's what we saw. And then like cops were noted, and then like so we don't know what's happening right now. But the
He
police
put up
got
a
on it.
post
something's
today,
happening.
but I didn't. I
Something's
couldn't
happening.
see it because I couldn't.
Yeah, he went on
translate it.
private. Like, he's fucking
Damn.
weirdo.
Yeah, no, I'm just watching videos like this.
Oh no. Stop.
What? Oh my god.
Definitely for OnlyFans.
No. No weeds.
Oh my lord.
How is that allowed on TikTok when my dad's
What the
axe video?
fuck? I was like,
That
I'm not going on TikTok because I'm afraid my stand-up's a little bit too. I talk about drugs sometimes.
When it buzzes, it's ready to inhale.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
what? Wait,
hilarious.
what? Hold on. What is?
It's an
Everyone- I just
electronic
Where do I
dabber.
inhale out of?
Off top, off top.
Off top. You just inhale.
Wait,
Do I
when
go-
it buzzes.
do I go
when-
now?
No, no,
It'll
no, no, no,
it'll
no,
vibrate for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
We have one
Anyways.
of these. the
Here you
cup
go.
cup.
Once that goes solid.
Whoa,
pull
look at
from that guy.
hers. She gets the pretty one.
Happy 710, yo.
Happy
Thank
710.
Frank, you'll be good in 30 seconds. I got
When
you
it
on
be
this guy.
buzz, when it buzzes,
No, you're good to go now. You're good with that
Oh,
one.
I'm good?
just hit it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just inhale.
Just draw, yeah, and then that's a little carb. If you push that, it'll like carb like a pipe and it'll let air through.
Uh-oh.
That was cherry fritter.
Can I just like keep?
Yeah, and then if you just tap it twice, it'll reheat. So this fine
you're
over
an
there.
Animal, Frank.
Here. I'm in.
You're a fucking animal, bro. You
And
guys
then
are
once it goes
animals
solid,
with
you're
weed.
good. Oh, Frank, I got you a dab, bro.
Respect, dude.
Alright, ready, bud?
You shouldn't should dab before we go to bed at night.
Oh, for sure.
Is that what you're What are your dreams like?
Good. You normally shouldn't have any, honestly, if you're
I
super
dream
high.
so hard, even
Normally,
though
it's like when your brain's like waking back up, you'll start to dream and have super vivid dreams. Like everything comes back at once, like super kick starts almost.
Oh, nice.
Same with like alcohol. Like when you get super faded, and like 4 a.m., you have those real ass dreams and you wake up
This is
tripping
the
out.
The ASMR part of the.
Yeah, people are having orgasms right now,
Frank's
ASMR.
coughing.
listening to this.
All right, on to the next video.
And we're back.
Woo, Dabola.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Don't knock until you try it, bro.
Okay. My mind is open.
No. This is what you're watching, Frank.
Oh, shit!
Oh my God.
That's a TikTok.
You want to know what I love? The Instagram Karen's Unhinged.
Oh yeah, I watched that. I watched Fool's Gone Wild. It's just great.
Do you follow any of those emo bands?
I do. I follow a lot of the lead singers of emo bands.
Oh, dude, no, I'm deep, bro. I follow bass players.
Hilarious.
Oh! Come on. You know what? It's not enough, man. I like YouTube. That's my shit.
Yeah. No,
I go down YouTube tangents. I
Premium,
learned how to
YouTube
rap last
15
night.
seconds.
What's 15 seconds?
That's how long. Oh no, these are 45.
Oh, this is I love confrontation. I love it. I love it.
Oh, I hate it.
My
That's
wife
why
hates
you like
it.
Karen's Unhinged.
My wife hates it. She gets uncomfortable. Like she wants to leave. Like anytime
Yeah.
people are fighting, anything that's going on, I'm just like, no, stop. I've stopped the car. I've pulled over and parked into a
watch it.
better spot to watch. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, shh. She is also the same way, but she doesn't like being visible about it. Like
Yeah.
when we're in our apartment and we heard people like arguing or whatever, our neighbors, like,
come out.
bro, not even. We turn off all the lights. We open up the screen door.
Frank
we
sometimes
fucking,
on Facebook has the best comment under in a Facebook confrontation. You know, when like there's like, when someone posts something
just heard.
like confrontational
Yeah.
about someone else, or if it's passive, or like, or even if it's direct. Frank will have like a one-liner, and it's like, this
oh,
is-
bro, listen.
Frank is there with the popcorn. You know what I mean?
I am
Peeking through the curtain.
so petty.
We're
Listen,
peeking through the curtain, people. Like we hear confrontation out on our
Yeah.
in our neighborhood, and we're like, oh, what's going on?
Once I finally come out, I'm gonna be the fucking cattiest gay guy. So I saw this video and I love this woman. I would, if I had my choice, I would have a show where I interview people like this because I want to talk to this lady.
I explained to Mrs. Erica was that. Just one moment, ma'am. I'm sorry. Girl, fuck you and your kids, bitch. Fuck you talking about. You don't know me, hoe. I'll shoot you in your motherfucking face. Fuck you and your kids, bitch. Now that's why I wasn't talking to her like that, because I really get out of my motherfucking character. Fuck her and her kids. And guess what, bitch? When I get my motherfucking orders out, then I get out the motherfucking line. Fuck you and them kids, bitch.
Fuck you and them kids.
Why
Yo,
is she so mad? What's
that is,
happening?
so I guess she's like ordering and something happened. Like there's something fucked up at the window and the lady behind starts getting upset. She's like, I'm fucking trying to do my thing. But I just love the energy immediately. There was another video of this lady like shouting at like this truck driver, and the truck driver gets out and he's like shouting at her, and she's like, but I don't understand. And he's like, bitch, I just got out of prison after 10 years for fucking murder. And then she was like, whoa, listen, I believe you. I'm just going to get back in the car. And I was like dying laughing. I was like, holy fuck.
You like reality.
I do. There's a guy. I'm fucking so there's something wrong with me. There's a guy that
Show us more.
yeah, there's a guy
I
that
want to see some of your personal videos.
oh man, there's a guy on
There's, like,
YouTube.
he's starting fights
Bro,
out there.
dude, there's a guy on YouTube. He got fired from the job, but he was basically a private security guard, and he was a security guard in one of like the toughest malls and strip malls in Detroit, and it's just him getting in fights with like gangbangers and just different people and like tasing people. It's fucking insane. It's one of my favorites. I showed it to someone, and they were like, don't ever show me anything like this again. I'm like, why? And they're like, I'm
It's
sweating.
like the first time my friend showed me like somebody die on the internet. It's like, why are
You remember where
showing
you
me
were
that?
the first time you saw
Face
someone
to
die on the
death?
internet? Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
My dad showed me that, but then the first
It was
time
like
you,
after 9/11.
Yeah.
Dad showed you
Right,
that.
yeah, I was like,
he's like, all right, we're
wait,
gonna
what?
talk, boy. We're gonna see this sooner or later.
yeah. After you see someone
a
die,
helicopter accident.
after you see someone die on the internet, it makes the rest of the life
it's
a little easier.
sleepover.
Yeah.
It's a sleepover.
Whenever
You
it's
don't really sleep. It's one of them sleepovers where no
It's
one's
when
sleeping.
sleep-
Yeah.
The sleep is over.
Yeah, this is one of those
Sleep is
sleepovers
over.
where we all
And you'll
just
never quite
become
sleep the
men.
same again.
Yeah. This is a sleepover where we all
Oh,
just
man.
They
fucking
should call
lose
it
our
awake.
innocence.
And you
Yeah.
know, you hear about it at school before you do it. Like you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
the chatter, like,
Did you see the video of that
and
guy
you're like,
getting
and-
his head
oh
cut
my
off?
God.
Headings.
And you're like,
oh
what?
my God, what? Yeah, no, it's his head and it falls off.
You're like,
And
no,
trying to
no,
imagine, no, yep, it's.
You
yep.
mean like the movie? And then
Yeah.
it's you and your friends.
It's
You're
playing
all
on the
someone's
seed.
got fucking internet. You wait till your parents fall asleep, and you're like, I've seen Die Hard. It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
fine. And then it's you and 4 fucking friends
Oh my
at
God.
13 watching a dude get his fucking head cut off
Yep.
in the Middle East, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can't play ball anymore
No, you're
as
not
a
a kid
kid.
anymore.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not a. And then you're just like, yeah. And then you're 7 talking about the industrial military complex.
Yeah, now I have opinions.
And then you're
How
Republican.
you felt about beheading videos is like the first time I saw a large penis on the internet. And I was like, wait, I thought everyone just looked the same. You know what I mean? And then you just go on the internet.
I feel like watching a beheading video. Never mind, I'm not even going to say it. That's just disgusting.
No, there's a lot to see on the internet.
And there's a lot we just shouldn't see.
Shouldn't.
I-
Most of it we shouldn't see.
I want kids solely for this reason. This is the only reason I want kids, is because when I eventually have kids, I'm gonna teach them the worst shit.
Nice. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Okay, Ma.
Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious. Now that I like. That's the kind of shit I like. That's fucking hilarious. Give me a
damn.
kid saying some real shit.
Dude, I gotta show you. So I don't have them here. I have them on my phone, but I have a whole folder of like videos that are purposely trying to make you cry.
No.
Yeah, like it's
I
like,
follow accounts that make me.
bro, like I'm talking, me too, bro.
A lot of dads coming home from the military.
Right?
I knew
Dad's
that was
coming home to the
Dad's
military.
coming home.
Dad's
knew
coming
that
home
was
to the
your
military.
Yes, sir.
It's your brother you haven't seen in 6
Oh,
years
and
that
he's surprising
shipped
you.
off. Oh God, it's at your basketball game or it's
you know
prom.
what?
Oh.
Here's one, Frank. The dad, the mom's husband, getting the adoption papers.
Every time.
Oh, every
No.
time. And he
Every
catches
fucking
him
time.
midway.
I
he's
can't
reading,
watch
Because
these
he reads it
videos.
and you're just like,
Yeah, he starts to
refuse.
realize what
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
He's like,
I
Oh.
refuse.
and he has to get through it. Oh, it's like Hot Ones, but with love.
Why are you guys doing that?
That should be a show.
it is like Hot Ones, but
Watch
with love.
people watch that stuff. Try to interview them.
That is sad ones. Don't-
Sad ones.
Sad ones? Yo, we're doing it. Sad ones.
Please. Oh my God.
Wait.
No. No.
Yo, a
I can't.
compilation.
I'm
A
not
compilation.
watching it.
Oh, yes.
No, I cannot. No.
Always gets something.
It's always like something sweet, like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
Dad
cool.
needs
I love this. It's like a couple jabs.
Oh, he's reading it.
Yep. This is where he gets it. Oh,
Oh,
this is where
see,
he gets it.
and it
oh,
gets him,
yeah,
see?
yeah.
You can't even see.
Oh no, it is. It is what it is.
It's every reaction too, because it
I'm
hits
being
him.
filmed. There's
Yeah,
no
yeah,
running.
he's like,
There's
oh,
no hiding. I'm
yeah.
just gonna have to.
Because men are so not used to being
And
emotional.
that lady's applying the pressure by
Yeah,
not
yeah.
holding him, but she wants to.
Yeah.
And she's starting to break too.
Yeah. He's like, no, I'm gonna be cool, and then he's just like, yeah, because he knows what it means to be
Yep.
so
Oh,
special.
Yeah, and he's a macho man.
Yeah.
He's a man.
Yeah.
And she's an adult. That child is also gets to make that choice.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I had divorced parents, but that shit touches my heart.
That shit gets me.
You don't get to choose your family, but you choose to be in my life.
It's great when they can't read too well either. So it just totally catches them off
I love
guard.
that it came via Amazon.
Yeah, been there for me from my kindergarten, Halloween day at school, my graduation day from nursing school. I have learned so much from you throughout the years, and I have become the woman I am today because of you. This gift is not only for you, but for me as well. Crystal.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Because he thinks it's a thing, and then he realizes it's papers.
Paper. What the fuck?
Well, it
Oh,
looks
this
says
looks
Amazon
official.
Echo on the outside.
You're kidding me, right?
Right there.
You
It's in the nose.
guys.
Starts in the nose. Starts in the nose.
You guys.
Even the dog's crying.
Oh, it gets me every fucking time. Oh, God. See, look at us. We're fucking tearing up. We can't even... That's how fucking fucked up our family lives are. Whenever
You
we see
guys.
shit like this, we're just like, we need to hug.
Listen.
Yeah, I just
When you
gotta...
get a good one. Come here. I love you, Frank.
The other day,
I love you too, bro.
Matt and I, we were watching this wedding show on Netflix, Say I Do, and this couple had
Ends in the heart.
got married. This couple, we watched this wedding show on Netflix the other day, and Matt was crying 20 minutes into this fucking wedding show.
Like I had to get up and
literally
walk in the other
waterworks,
room.
So I'm not surprised.
Bro, so my dad, I keep talking about my father, but I'm so excited for him. He's getting engaged. He has like a lady and all this jazz. And so it's so cool to see
He
him.
hasn't gotten engaged
No,
yet?
he's engaged. He has a lady.
Oh, he
Yeah.
is engaged.
Yeah, yeah. So they're like doing couple shit. So like they watched The Notebook for the first time, and he'd never seen it. And,
I won't watch it.
And my grandfather
Have
had
you
all.
not seen it?
I've seen it, but I won't watch it for the reason for what happened to you the other day.
Bro, you want to cry? I cry in movies. I cry in shit like that all the time. I fucking just cried watching a video.
I remember the first movie I ever cried in.
Which one?
Land Before Time.
Oh shit.
Littlefoot's mom.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
When
Your
Big-
mouth is quivering.
I cry.
Wait, moms don't die.
I cry every time to the Iron Giant. I cry retelling the story of the ending to people. People are like, what? And I tell them, I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's his best friend, and he's built to kill, and he overcomes it from their friendship, but they launch a nuke, and it's going to destroy the whole city. And he's like, I got to go to save the whole city. I gotta be the one that blows up, and you can't follow me. And that's what he said to him at the beginning when the robot was trying to follow him home. And it gets me every fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, it's just little slices of life.
Oh, okay.
You guys are a bunch of pussies. Get it together. Now pass me that joint.
Anyways, what were we talking about? We're talking about The Notebook. So my father, his dad had Alzheimer's, so he had to go through that. And then, so I guess, like,
Oh no.
yeah, so I guess, like, he saw the movie, and he didn't know, like, so once he realized that she had Alzheimer's stuff, he was just crying already, because when the stuff happens, she gets upset. And then when she dies, or when they both die, his fiance was like, I've never seen him cry that hard. She was like, he got up out of the room and he was just sobbing. I was like, really?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah.
Well, when
I
the
thought something
floodgates
was
open-
wrong with him. I was like, no, man. Sometimes a movie just gets you.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I mean, kind of even when they spot you crying and it's like out there, it's like now I got nothing to hide. Yes. I've been cooped up for too long. Oh, I just got Frank with the spit take. Yes, just took it, Frank. Timing was perfect. Nearly spit all over his laptop. I miss comedy so much, man.
I'm going to clean that up later. Oh, man. Holy shit. That's so fucking funny. Man, I'm like crying with laughter right now. So my new favorite obsession with TikTok is we will talk about weed stuff soon. I've just been having fun with comics. My new favorite obsession with TikTok is tweaker videos. So like people that are clearly high.
Oh my god, is this in Vegas? Looks like Vegas.
It does look like Vegas.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just couple shit. Oh, you guys might like this. This is just couple shit.
Spit it off. It's valuable time. If someone's truly like in a life or death situation, that's 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes of centrifuging is time wasted in making a determination for them. So they've switched over these emergent chemistry tests to the heparin tubes because heparinized whole blood can be tested. So it would go, someone drops this in the emergency room, they pass it off to the ER tech department.
Puts it there. I've been that serious before. Oh man.
That's great.
I also love dad shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well, dad
Yeah.
comedy's my favorite comedy.
it really is my favorite. My dad is.
That's why we love
so
Will
good at it.
Ferrell.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell was like the king of dads.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes.
Torture. Torture. That's great. You love family stuff.
I do love family stuff.
No. 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 The lighting.
Ooh, God. God.
Kill it on OnlyFans.
Oh, you know what you gotta watch
Would
is,
kill it on OnlyFans.
Should make enough.
On Instagram, there's
She will.
an account called, I think it's Street People of LA. Have you heard of
Oh
that?
yeah. Yep.
Woo.
I love
Some
it.
real shit.
Oh, this is what it's like being in a Mexican household.
No.
Oh, she got her in the mom hold.
Yep. All right. All right. This is the last one.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, okay, the pants thing, like, how is that? That's fine, but like, I can't have the axe video of
that's
my
what I'm
dad on the
saying.
internet.
That's why it's
Haters
bullshit.
gonna hate.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
didn't like that you were killing it, babe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hate
That's
to
it.
see
You
you
know how
climb.
haters are.
Yeah, hate to see you climb.
I fucking spat all over my hand. All right, well let's cover some weed stories. Let's do some dabs. Man, I'm fucking high. Hi check. How you guys doing?
Well, I'm
Hi.
up there, man.
Chill.
Elevated. 420%.
Getting there.
I just ate mushrooms a few days ago. Did you?
No, I haven't gotten new.
Talk about it.
He's dead.
What do you want to talk about, guys?
Yeah. How was the mushrooms?
Well, it took a few different doses because we couldn't quite
It was
get
great.
it right.
Hilarious.
But once we got it,
Laughing.
Crying.
LMAOs.
crying.
Doing mushrooms with your lady, your significant other, is fun.
That's kind of what we did, like, that time last year, because it was our anniversaries on 4th of July.
Right.
And last year's 4th of July, we ate mushrooms together. We weren't, like, together yet, but it was, like, the first time really getting to know each other on shrooms at our friend's house that overlooked the freeway. And on the off-ramp, a car stopped and caught fire.
It's true.
And we
So
watched the
beautiful.
whole thing. Just
It was,
So beautiful.
It was a
Like,
symbol of
nuts.
our love.
There's something beautiful about a car on fire.
Yeah.
In LA.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The first.
Nobody tried to put it out. Even
It
the
was a
guy got out
metaphor.
was like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is beautiful.
It was
Staring
a
at it.
metaphor for this
The
year.
car was burning in front of him.
This
It's like,
is
wow,
that's
this is a once in a
2020.
lifetime.
It's
He wrote
what-
it and
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
What to look forward to. Just-
I remember the first time I got here, the first day, it was me and my roommate were like driving around looking for a place to rent, and we were in Van Nuys and we pass an off ramp and there's just a car on fire in the middle of the street,
Oh, yeah, that's-
and we just looked at
That's
each
the
other.
Van Nuys
Welcome
flag.
to
Yeah,
It's like a mascot.
yeah, we just looked at each other and go.
There's always a car burning in Van Nuys.
Yeah, I was like this feels like a good neighborhood.
yeah. Welcome home.
Yeah. Oh, so great.
Yeah, I never felt like more of a loser than I did getting off at Victory.
I know that feeling.
'Cause I lived off Victory and I had to go there every night. And I'm
Yep.
just like, God, this does not feel like a victory.
Yeah.
naked out there.
Yeah.
Van Nuys was bad. I can't imagine. what
Okay,
it's
but
like
like
now.
Van Nuys, my grandparent, that's where my dad was born and raised.
Oh, yeah, it
and
was-
It was so nice, like back when.
And there's parts of Van Nuys.
And that's like
that are nice.
all the memories I have of my grandparents are good. I love Van Nuys. Like I don't.
Man,
no matter
fuck
what.
no.
Yeah.
I used to live there. I lived in like an apartment with just all Mexicans, and it reminded me of San Jose, and I was like, okay, this feels nice.
Yeah.
Home.
It's nice. It's Van Nuys.
Did you see? Did you see the stuff with Dan Bilzerian?
Oh yeah. You know.
Yeah, we were talking about it. I was like, yeah, that's 100%.
Bro, it's been set to fail since he started.
Yeah, it was that, and I was like, and it's the same, very similar story with this guy in Medben. Just a guy that runs the company, just spending money lavishly, not knowing what he's doing, and just throwing parties.
What happened to him?
He like his company pretty much like started to crumble. I think it was someone, and I think it honestly might have been his CBD brand. They were saying not even his fully legal cannabis brand,
I thought CBD doesn't even do anything.
the hemp stuff.
That's what took him down.
Yeah, I think they were saying it was probably someone like saying like you need to audit the company. There's probably some shit going out the back door. You know, the people where I found. But I think he's been losing money since he started. 'Cause he's been throwing crazy ass parties, and then like you'd go to like a weed event that was like just for business, and they'd like have a team of people from Ignite like all in suits, and you're like, oh, great, they're here. Yeah, it was weird.
Fuck,
And it was
they're like
weird.
a squad.
Yeah, they were, yeah, and like you could just
Squad
it was
is
gross
dope.
feeling. Yeah, it was
That's kinda
corporate as fuck.
dope, dude. They're like a
Um,
militia.
And they
Weed
tanked. They were just like, but they would throw like insane parties.
Are there other like stables out there of like weed people? I mean, I guess they're all brands.
Yeah, for the most part, and like there's a lot of like people come in with big money that are just like, all right, cool, I can just throw money at it and it'll work, and then they normally just put it all into advertising. That's about it. It doesn't do too
And
well.
nothing happens.
Yeah, because a lot of times the same people are like, oh, I want to make sure I have high THC for a low price, and then like they let everything else slide, like quality for the most part, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I never really fucked with his weed stuff because Olivia's brand is Ignite. My friend Olivia, who has a weed brand called Kush Queen. It's a very well-established cannabis brand that's in all of the dispensaries. It's actually even in Urban Outfitters. And she sells bath bombs, and her weed lube is called Ignite. And she's been using the brand Ignite for years, well before Dan Bilzerian got into weed. So, like, just...
It's crazy.
That's
right?
a whole other story.
And he
So-
probably sent her a cease and
You
desist.
gotta
like,
kinda
that type
be
of shit.
a-
No,
like,
she's been doing that
Rich
for,
to
like...
start off in
Yeah.
weed, huh?
But he just
Yeah,
will
and that's
take,
where the problem
ca-
lies
it
because a
takes
lot of
care
the
of
people that
itself,
are
you
most
know?
affected, like people going to jail, are like black and brown people. So those are the people that are not in the industry. It's majority like rich white people.
Will they ever be able to get out of jail?
I mean, they're
Working
hoping.
on it, yeah. So,
Working on it.
Have
hopefully.
you seen
I mean,
this? So in the underground scene, he was showing me about this. So you want to explain what this is?
Oh yeah, so like a lot of times in the now it's called traditional market, but the black market. I mean, like any other thing, you're gonna try to cut your product to try to make more of it or sell it for the most part. So they're introducing resins from actual woods, like wood resin, into these products to make them look and feel like regular shatter. So this is literally a video of them going down, like, and this guy says what he mixed each one with or whatever. So that's the original, 100% cured wood. But it looks like kind of like weed, like shatter, or like a concentrate.
What?
Wood.
They're selling wood?
For the most part, a 1-to-1 mix.
What company is it?
This is just someone. This is them just showing that people can do it, and they're saying like, "Hey, keep an eye out."
Yeah.
That shit looks real good on Instagram. You know what I mean? Then you buy it, and then or someone sells it to you in bags,
And then this was
kind of basically what can happen.
Oh no. Is he gonna die?
No, you'll see. It's pretty gnarly though.
No, I don't want to watch.
It's nothing harmful or crazy.
Definitely not
I don't
crazy.
know. That looks
Definitely
like
not
the same
crazy.
bong we have. The same dab.
Yeah, man. Someone just cuts his head off.
They found out it was wood that he ingested?
No, it was just.
Ew.
It like coated his mouth, and so I'm thinking it was like some other resin or a filler that then like literally re-solidified on his lips for the most part, like through the filtration.
Because
And
that's how it will hit.
Yeah,
It's
like, once
not
the
even going to
smoke
get you
cools.
high.
No.
yeah, I mean maybe there's probably some THC in there, so it smells like
And
weed
check this out.
or whatever. So it might have a little bit of a high, but yeah,
What
it
is
won't do
this?
much.
So they're saying it's high pressure
Saying
solventless
it's
diamonds.
rosin. Yeah. Looks like sugar. I don't know. Like
I've never
candy,
seen anything like
candy,
that.
is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Normally, rosin isn't that stable unless it's fresh out of the freezer.
And then
What is this? Distillate spray.
Oh, hey.
yeah.
Yeah. So like, so my understanding, like people are like, it's called like hot hemp now. So what they do is because hemp is legal to grow, and so they'll cultivate large amounts of legal hemp, and then they'll spray it with distillate, which is THC based. You know, it's literally just THC spraying on it, and then sell it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking.
So you, I mean, you can't really get in trouble for growing it. The only time
That's
it's
why you
illegal
gotta
is
buy
when it's
weed from a
processed
weed
after.
store. You gotta pay a little bit more, but at least you don't get people.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, but also the other thing about
you know
that
what?
is.
I worked for a guy that I trimmed weed for somebody that sold weed under the table, and somebody overflowed the toilet, and rather than fix it, they boarded up that bathroom. It was a single stall. Smelled like shit every time we'd walk into this warehouse in Skid Row, which we had to enter through the alley where there was human shit along with humans that had to move out of the way for us to even get into for the door to open to get in. And those people made lots of money and opened up other stuff.
Everything was running on generators and shit. Didn't even like own the
Anybody
place.
that smoked that weed, eventually it tested positive for fecal matter. And then they tried to blame us and say,
Oh my God,
somebody's
that's
not,
so terrible.
somebody's not washing their hands. Somebody's not washing their hands. That's what they had the fucking gall to tell us. I lost my shit. I told them to suck my dick.
Suck my
I said
dick.
fat dick. Just for a good thing.
Specifically?
Yeah, I was like, suck my fat dick.
It's like, oh man, this.
It felt
Oh, he means.
good, sounded good, got fired.
I gulped when he said that. Like, I gulped. There was a gulp in my throat.
Yeah. You felt it.
When was the first time you smoked weed?
I was in college. Well, the first time I smoked weed was not the first time that I got high. I smoked. Do you want? What do you want? Both stories. The first time I smoked weed. First time I smoked weed, I was out of an apple and it didn't get me high, and I was in high school, and the first time I got high was with I was in Vermont. I was in college. I was with like a boyfriend and a bunch of friends, and we just went on a blunt ride, and I got so high. Oh my God.
I feel like your first blunt.
First time
too.
I got high was at the Comedy Store, and I freaked out and I ran all the way up the hill.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a
It's a
really steep
big ass
hill.
hill. Yeah.
Oh my God! And I walked home that night. The weirdest fucking thing happened. It's such a weird blurb in my memory. I don't know. I still can't make sense of it. As I was walking home, I lived on La Brea and Sunset. So imagine I'm walking.
You mean right around the corner?
Yeah. I lived right around the corner. Me, Sandy, and Tony. That was the crew.
What a
I
trip.
was walking back high off my ass after walking up a hill and back down, like way too high, horrified. A car pulls up. Every door opens, a girl comes out, and they're like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "I'm walking home." Like, you want to come in? You want to come with us? And I was like, and they were hot. I mean, they were dressed to impress. Like, this was like some reality show. And I was like, no, I'm good. And just walked home. And the next day it was like, what the fuck?
Can you imagine?
The real story was he went on
These girls were like, hey, where's the nearest thing?
Well, I didn't get-
Babe, did you feel unsafe?
Hit it
Yeah, I
twice.
felt very unsafe.
Tap the button twice, which is like the brakes gotcha.
I'm glad you made the right decision, babe.
Is it like
No, it was the wrong decision.
Yeah. I could be.
All right, what's it?
And then just hit off the green part
Anytime?
right now.
We're at an hour. How you guys feeling? You guys want to keep going?
Just keep going, babe.
You good? All right, cool.
Get off
Perfect.
my chest.
Sweet, dope, awesome, sweet. I always like to make sure some people like tap out.
Any
Yeah, let's
commercials we got to run?
go for. I don't know. Check back in another like 20.
Oh man, so what are we smoking on, JP? You want to give us a quick little rundown?
We do have one more joint, but the first joint we smoked was Wedding Pie from Ember Valley. That was wedding cake and grape pie. The grape pie was that like sweetness that was on there for the most part. The second one was Juicy and a gram of blueberry muffin hash. The Juicy is really good. It's Juicy Gummy and Skittles.
Oh my God, this has my name on it.
Yeah, and the strain. That's apple. The one you got is
I
apple
almost want
fritter.
to keep it forever
and fresh
as like.
baked.
Who
and
did
not
this?
smoke
You did
it.
this?
Yeah, grow.
Who did this?
I rolled them.
Who did this?
Spelled my name right. I just want to grab your cheeks right now, man.
I just want to grab your cheeks.
So fun.
Oh, that's great.
You guys, I miss stand up so much.
I miss it too.
Remember when we all were at
That sweet
we all
nectar.
were in Irvine together?
Yeah, who should we do?
That was Doug's
You did
show.
Benson's. I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
sat
you were
there
there.
in the bullpen, killing it.
It's fine. You were great.
I don't remember what day that was.
But I remember that was fun, and I just.
yeah.
I got
put it
recognized
together.
by
You hit me up.
fans.
That's great.
And then we did another one with Jake, right? At Irvine, I think it was.
Wait, so when was the last one you did?
Last one I did was probably like a week ago, and I had this.
Where at?
I have. It was the dojo.
They're doing them there?
That was the thing. It was the first day that they were like, all right, places with like a kitchen can open up, and then they were like doing like a social distance like comedy show.
Okay.
They weren't supposed to be, but they
Who
did.
booked it?
Okay.
This is so shady.
Yeah, I don't want to like name names. Anyway.
No.
But so
Hilarious.
yeah, but that was the day that the next day they closed everything down again. So it was like, oh fuck. But like I went up there and I was having a lot of fun. I have this Chris D'Elia bit, and I can't wait to do
You
it.
son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
man, I can't wait.
Yeah, I've been jotting shit down.
Yeah.
I've gone up a few times. I've done some jokes that I wrote. You know,
Yeah, it's fun,
little
man.
ditties here and there.
I miss it, but it was also.
But I
like-
can't do the old shit.
Of course,
I've
not.
done that. I tried that.
When do you think stand up's coming back, Frank?
What kind of version? The version of
Well,
what we used to
honestly,
have.
the patio, I mean, the comedy store should just do outside shows.
They're not going to do outside shows. I think what they're going to do is they're going to do streaming shows.
That projection.
So they're going to figure out a way to. So if you like streaming ideas, you know what I mean. So like roast battle in one room, stream to the outside. You know what I mean. And maybe they'll do stand-up sets, and that's how you figure out how to do it. You know, and that's probably the best way to do it is figure out how to do that. But that's where the tough part's going to be. You know.
What about?
I think it's gonna be a few months until, like, it depends. Like, comedy clubs that do the right thing, in the sense of like, they have social distancing on seating. They have like partitions, all that jazz. That's fine. I can deal with a club like that. I've seen them where it's like half capacity, but it's pretty spread out, and you're like, all right, that's fine. I'll deal with that. That's the closest it's gonna be, I think, for a while. Otherwise, it's gonna be like, I don't know. It's just gonna be tough. That's why I chose to focus on other things in the meantime, Have this, create a fan base so when you come back out, they can have somewhere to go. Because they're starving for content. They want, they want it. Those drive-through shows seem fun, but it's like, I got to hear the laughs. I like people on top of each other.
I was thinking that too because that's like the next best thing. You know what I mean? Like first we were doing Zoom. That's worthless. You don't hear laugh. What the fuck are we doing it for? The at least you have people there, but they're in their vehicles. There's just no it's like, who's this for? I just feel like it's pornographic at that point.
You're just shouting.
I might as well have an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Get you on that, man. You can be my porn manager.
Oh, bro. Look, dude, I'm down for angles
You
and
guys could
shit.
tag team.
Yeah.
Just jerk each other out.
There's literally
we'll see what
a
works.
market for this.
We'll throw
No,
anything
there
at
it
the
is.
wall.
There is, yeah. Including handfuls
But
of
like
Arsenio.
actual stand-up comedy will come back. You think in 5 years we'll be doing it again?
Like, it's not. I don't think it'll be. I mean, hopefully it'll be like. God, I hope that it's like back to how it used to be.
yeah,
I hope within 2 years.
but it will come back, right?
I mean, who knows? I hope so. I certainly hope so.
I think
I
so.
didn't get
I
to
think
do
it
what I
will.
wanted. I'm unfulfilled.
I mean, I like to prepare for the worst and get surprised by the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I saw someone, they put like a huge plastic partition up on the stage, so it's like a zoo. So you're just behind the glass doing, but you can still hear them and stuff. And then it's like they're still in the audience, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll do that. I'll perform in plastic, but I'll do whatever it takes. I'll put a condom on to do stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to.
I even miss bombing.
I'm just going to.
I miss it all.
I'm just going to.
I do miss
listen
it
to my
all.
stand up. I hope you guys recorded. Did you record your stand up, Frank, before all of this?
Yeah, I got tons of voice
There you
memos
go.
and stuff. I still have like
That's
my.
where you live on.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely writing new stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but just you hear yourself. Man.
Yeah.
That's as close as I get. Sometimes I just like.
I'm too sad to listen to it.
Headphones.
Yeah, just listen to the good times.
Listen to a late night set.
Yeah, just pick a set. And you're like, this is when I was on top.
Yep. I really thought I was going somewhere with this.
man.
2020 was my year.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
The only one listening to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a fucking delivery driver
I am
soon.
pathetic.
What do you? But I mean, you think? I mean, it will come back.
Yeah, but I think it'll be tougher because it's like it'll be tougher for where we all were. I feel like because you look at the people that they're still picking people for like drive-in comedy shows that they're gonna film and put out, and then you're just like you see who they're picking, you're like, oh, okay, so I guess you're still picking comics then. How are you even? What are you basing it off
Nobody
of?
knows what the fuck. We have that going for us.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what the fuck. So whatever they do, it's like everybody's on the cutting edge. We all have even playing field here.
Yeah.
There's nobody knows anything else that somebody doesn't know. We're all ready to get up and do
I
stand-up.
mean, eventually stand-up will come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, in our lifetime, we'll be doing
yeah.
stand-up. Hopefully, it's like reserved for just jogging with ankle weights and making it, preparing for the worst because who knows how long. I thought we'd be doing stand-up by now.
But also, what if it becomes a thing like it?
I wouldn't be here doing this podcast.
I'm worried
but-
people won't. People won't.
You're
I'm
too
worried,
busy.
like how we won't want to transition back to.
Oh, I will do stand up now. Like if someone's like, I got a prohibition room, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I think stand
I
up
do
might
bootlegger stand-up.
I think
Like
stand up.
speakeasies?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
stand up might become a point like where it becomes that. If it doesn't look like it's gonna get better, it's like definitely speakeasy comedy shows, and I would do that all the
I'm
time.
doing Lenny Bruce style fucking after the place closed, just sneaking everyone in.
Is that what
Doing
Lenny
bootlegs.
Bruce used to do?
Sure, why not? Insert any old guy from the black
This
and
sounds
white
like an
era.
old enough name.
No way they're doing. Well, they weren't doing legal stand-up because they were not. You weren't allowed to talk like that.
What?
The way Lenny Bruce.
Oh
talked.
yeah.
So he was doing. He got arrested all the time.
Dude,
So what he was doing was illegal, and he did it with the groups, and they all met up, and they all knew that this guy's just gonna talk dirty, and that's all they had back.
That's so great.
Well, at least we got to experience it.
Yeah, I talked to Hannah, and she was like, "What if it never comes back?" And I was like, "Well, if it never comes back, I am proud of everything that I've done."
Not me.
Yeah.
No.
But it was like that's what because we were the first few weeks. I remember she was like, "Are you really depressed?" And I was worried. And do you think it? And she was like, "Do you think it was because I'm the only one working?" And I go, "No, it's not that at all." I was like, "I love that you make more money than me right now because I don't have to do shit." I was like, I think
I love
it's
that
like.
you're very supportive.
Yeah,
Frank.
absolutely. I think as a comic and all of us, we were all mourning collectively for not being able to do and losing the thing that we love. Because we were all going through the same thing as performers. Was like we didn't know when the next time we were going to go up. We just didn't know, and it's a scary, sad thing.
It's like losing our identity.
It's the thing we did every night.
Yeah.
Well, it's the only thing that gave me confidence. I feel like I'm nothing without stand-up.
Yeah, because now it's like, oh shit, what am I going to do? Well, I guess I'm just really into weed
And
yeah.
and video games.
Yeah.
what's wrong?
There's nothing wrong with that.
But I mean, like, I just
I'll
feel
be
like
that guy,
eventually
clearly.
stand
That's all
up
I got.
is gonna.
Yeah.
I feel like stand up is gonna come back.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. We just, all right, guys. Well, I'll see you later.
Sorry.
wah.
should've-
Rachel, yes,
Sad,
everybody.
yeah,
So
sad
Rachel
violin.
says is correct.
Yeah.
We all wish stand-up would come back. But until
Is
it
this
does,
mic on?
you know what we got to do is resort back to being a fan of comedy. Because I can't wait. I've been watching
I've been
stand-up.
re-listening to a
watching
lot
old
of
stand-up.
different stuff.
Her dad likes to watch people from when he was younger. So we watch a lot of Johnny Carson. Who's that fat guy from the Honeymooners? God, I'm high as fuck.
I am high as shit. Oh, you want to do some trivia questions?
Down.
You down?
Well,
All right.
All right, who's the guy from the Honeymooners?
Is it John Candy?
Something like that.
Rodney
goes.
Dangerfield.
Not John Candy though. John
Yeah.
Candy's from the 90s. Whatever. Jonathan Winters.
All right. So this is our closing game for the podcast. We do trivia.
Okay.
If you want to explain the rules because I fuck up every time.
Are these personal about your life?
yeah, facts about Frank.
Hello,
facts.
Frank. That's gonna be
In what
Let's get
year
Frank.
did I?
Favorite band? Take it back, slow down. Next question.
If you get the question right, you get to choose who smokes. And normally, like, if you basically
Don't be
make
Frank.
someone take a dab. If everyone gets it right, we just normally take a hit from the bong, and we all just keep smoking the joint.
I have a feeling we're
For
gonna
the most
dab
part.
either way.
Yeah, there's a lot of dabbing going on.
Like,
The point is just to get people stoned. Really
these
fucking
better
high.
be some good facts.
I think he just
These
Googles
riddles.
random shit.
I literally just go trivia questions,
Jesus.
and then it's just like I just comb through, and I'm like, oh, what is?
This is like your hot ones. You get your guests really high, and then you ask
High
them
ones.
questions. High ones.
Hot ones.
Hot ones.
Hi.
Yeah.
Pot ones? Yeah, that was
Pot
our,
ones.
yeah, that was our
We
original.
played with it.
Babe.
We
thought
tried-
about
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been on this boat. Trivia questions now. All right, are you guys ready? Da, 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 da. Do you have it packed up? Oh shit! Oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
Babe, you know that there's a cat that's
How
been
mu-
laying behind you this whole time?
Does she hate cats?
No, she loves cats.
Oh, okay. Don't scratch her butt. She'll swipe at you.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah. How much is 45 multiplied by 95?
Wait, what?
How much is?
What? This is
That's
not
rough.
trivia. This is numbers, and that's
Yeah, I
fucked
feel like you're
up.
asking
First
a
off,
question I
this
don't want you
is
to ask.
this is a trivia question in the trivia section.
How much is
I don't want
it?
to go there. I don't want to tell you about this part of my life. Frank.
4,275.
Personal. Nobody gets to know how retarded I am.
We all have to dab.
4,275.
There you go. Next question, John.
What player's Twitter handle is CP3?
Oh,
Player?
CP3 is.
Player? Like athlete?
Yes.
Is it Chris Paul?
I thought it was Chris Paul.
What do you say?
Yeah, let's do Chris Paul.
Is it? Are you saying this because they were so confident?
No, because I didn't feel like they were confident. I'm saying it because that was the only one they threw out. Yes, Chris Paul. They did not look confident though.
That was my first guess, but I was like, who else was?
Chris Paul.
we got it. We got it, guys.
You know what's so funny is it's a very it's an answer everyone knows because it's such a you know what I mean. But it's so funny to see how unconfident everyone was because of how high we all were.
Well, I'm thinking of remembering him tweeting, you know, or seeing his Twitter handle in my mind. I'm like, that is him.
Oh shit, they got some wild ass questions. What is the name of the first video game in the Warcraft series?
I don't know video
World
games.
of Warcraft. I don't know.
I mean,
do you know it?
what do you say?
I say World of Warcraft.
I don't know anything about video games. Ask me about Mario Kart. I love that game.
Warcraft, but then something about like the Lich King or some shit.
Son of a bitch. Why did you bring us here?
Ooh, everyone got it wrong. It was called Orcs and Humans.
I think for
fuck.
sure I
It's
got
not
it
even
right.
fucking
smoking.
Warcraft, dog. It's fucking orcs and humans, dog. It's a
I'm
different
doing
game.
what I do when I fail
Give us some
anything. I
other
smoke.
good ones.
Anytime I get the answer wrong, I smoke. That's my life.
Okay.
It's not a game.
What was Smokey Robinson's most famous band called?
Smokey in the
Sunshine Band? No, that's not it. Smokey Robinson's band?
I don't even know who that is.
His most famous band?
Ray
Yeah.
Charles.
That's not a band.
Coldplay.
I don't know, dude. Orcs and fucking mountains.
That sounds about the closest.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Miracles.
Oh
Aw.
yeah. Yeah, it's a
I said
miracle I didn't get
Sunshines.
that.
All right, I think we should all just do a fat dab, and then I'll
Okay.
do one more trivia question because
All
this is. I've never seen this game go so bad so quickly.
We got one.
We got one.
We got one.
Yeah. You got none.
Well, I thought we were all a team. Aren't we all a podcast?
What was the craziest video you saw online? That'll be our closing
The
question.
craziest video I've seen online.
Yeah.
was in like 6th grade, and those Pain Olympics videos.
Yeah.
And then I just like never saw, like made a point to never see anything like that ever again.
Yeah.
So I've never seen like the beheadings or any of that shit, because watching someone cut their own dick off when you're fucking 11 years old is a lot.
Yeah. Like imagine seeing porn for the first time. You're like, well, here's super shit.
It's no.
My dad bought the Faces of Death box set.
They made a box set.
I just remember it was on VHS at the house, and
He bought the box. It came out on video.
yeah. So I remember us
Are
just.
you fucking kidding me?
I remember
They
what.
made it easy.
yeah. It was
It's up there next to fucking the Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah,
You put
it
it
was
with all the other ones.
3 simple payments of fucking something. And I remember.
Oh, you got to call.
Yeah, and I remember the whole family.
Sick fuck.
The whole I remember like the whole family was watching it. And
At what hour did you buy this?
And they were like, "Oh, watching it." And then at some point, they're like, "All right, Frank's got to leave for the next
The
part."
family was watching
Yeah,
it?
it was like
Like
mostly
it was Funniest Home Videos?
yeah.
Like it was Bob Saget was hosting?
Yeah. And now here's a lady who's got a fucking octopus up her vagina.
Wow, no.
Oh.
I watched that fucking... That was in a bedroom, and it was quiet.
I don't know what that is.
No family, just friends. Dear friends. I could call in a day and we could talk about it. The craziest shit I've seen. Well, what do you want?
There's
I
categories.
have categories.
Oh, dude, give us the categories.
Well, I got Faces of Death is a category in itself. Okay, well, I'll share this one because this is relatable.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Ice House Chronicles. There I was, just sitting there, not getting a word in edgewise. Basically just watching everybody else talk over each other. And I think originally to get everybody's attention, Red Band tried to grab them with a video where a girl shat.
Nice.
Well, that's as far as I could tell you. It was a shitting video, and I just kind of checked out. But all I saw was a girl bend over and poop come out, and I was like, "This is the worst thing ever." And it's live. I bet you could find the episode.
I saw a video in high school, and it started off so simple. It was just a man.
Oh no.
Laying down.
Oh god, no.
And he has a. Oh no! This is what it was.
Wait, no, that was me.
Yeah, that was the reveal. I told
That
you
was
wrong.
after.
Yeah, that was the reveal. So it was just the camera opens up to just a chair, right? And then you realize it's like a see-through chair. And then you realize it's attached to a bowl, and that bowl is attached to a hose, and that hose is attached to a gas mask-like contraption that is attached to a man's face that's just lying down. And then a small Japanese woman comes and sits on the bowl proceeds to violently have diarrhea.
No.
This is a terrible story.
No.
Yeah. I was in high school when I saw that video.
That reminds me of actually one of the craziest things.
And let me just say,
Jackass.
he finished everything.
Oh my god, you
When in
guys.
Jackass, one of the movies where Preston Lacey
farts.
Yeah, farted in the.
Or no, he
Steve-O
pooped in
was
it.
in
He
the.
pooped
Yeah,
in
he
it.
took a dump in it.
Yeah.
He ended up shit, and Steve was throwing up in it. That was
Yeah.
horrible.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
you
Yeah, in
guys.
his own spacesuit, a puke. It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. If these eyes. Could
Oh, I have one more video to show you guys if you guys want to get
no,
grossed out.
We're gonna,
Okay,
no,
cool.
we're okay.
no more videos, Frank.
I love this episode. So far, it's been great.
This took a real Red Band turn.
Yeah, I know.
I just am a very visual person. So okay, for example, as a kid, I watched the Mothman Prophecies.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That scared the shit out
Really?
of me. Literally for maybe a couple summers, I had a hard time sleeping. Right? I'm getting emotional talking about it right
Yeah,
now.
Some real
Anyways,
shit.
let me take a swallow. So.
Whoa.
It just stayed in my mind. So anytime I'll see anything like that, it'll just I can't watch it, you guys.
Right. Yeah, no, I get scarred by shit.
Yeah.
I don't
So
even
You
really
can't unsee it.
There's
Did you
things
ever
I've
see-
buried.
Did you ever see anything when you were any videos when you were in high school that you were like, oh fuck, I can't unsee
No, you know what?
that?
I liked looking at. I liked people falling down.
Yeah,
No,
shit
I
like
don't
that.
So I
like
would
those
type in
videos.
people falling.
Like people, fail video like that.
Well,
There's
now
like,
it's called fail videos,
Yeah.
but back then I used to have to type in like
back in my day, I used to type out the
you
full
had to
word.
type out the words.
So this wasn't
Nobody got hurt, so it
necessarily
seemed.
something that like one thing that I remember seeing as a kid a lot, videos that I would just like other people in my class, like whatever, bum fights.
Oh yeah.
And they got so bad. Remember how bad they were getting? Like they made them illegal because like people were like
They were
Michael
so
Paying
good.
people.
Wasn't
like
that popping
using
off
the
in
Michael
Vegas?
Vick- yeah.
Yeah.
And
bum
I just
fights are
remember I was in
fucking
high school,
wild.
and then
And I made a lot of money
You
the
know
that year.
whole idea that like someone would go up to these people and offer them money to fight
Yeah.
each other. I'm like, well, shit.
I
but-
think something about being locked
terrible.
up has got me kind of. I've been watching a little bit more UFC.
Did you get locked up?
Well, being in quarantine.
Oh, okay. I was like, did you go to prison and just no one found? No, he
that's
didn't
what I
tell
call my
anybody.
life.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm, it's since been. I can't like go and do.
Have you
comedy.
seen the movie called Warrior?
Yeah.
So UFC movie. I
Yeah.
cried so hard in that movie.
Let me guess which part. Can I guess which part?
Go ahead.
I guess when the older brother was probably beating the younger brother. Yeah. Oh, that strike a chord. Yeah, I got
Isn't
you.
the dad in one of the corners?
He had to
Yeah, the
finish him
dad's in
off.
one of the corners.
Didn't he
Yeah.
submit him? He
Yeah,
submitted him.
yeah, the dad shit.
No, he's tapping.
Yeah, the dad
your
shit.
heart tapped.
Yeah. No, and that was the thing is when he's like when the dad's like trying to be a dad. That was the thing that
Oh,
really
yeah, the effort.
that fucked me up even more was
Right.
that it was like it wasn't that he was like a piece of shit, is that he used to be such a piece of shit and then he reformed his
Can I
life
tell-
and like kept
Yeah.
trying and that like so they nailed it perfectly. People always slept in that movie, but it was like the UFC was like, we got a bunch of money. Oh yeah.
I watched that the first night. Ari gave me his apartment, and it was like my apartment. I never had my own apartment. Just gave it to me when he moved to New York. It was right next to the Comedy Store.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
perfect. I had nothing to do. Just threw on Warriors on
It's a
Netflix.
great movie. It was
I
like-
heard this is good.
The
That
UFC
movie
had-
just reminds me of a great time.
They had tons of movies. They had
I
tons
cried
of money.
too. I too cried.
They got a good director, they got great actors, and they got like people that were involved in the UFC. And it was like I was so surprised because it was like the UFC's coming out with the movie, and they're like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here!" And then you see it, and you're like, "Oh my god, this is like
they
UFC Rocky."
Well, what's
fucking
his name?
Nick Nolte's in it.
Brian Callen played the Joe Rogan in that movie of the announcer type shit.
Oh
did he?
yeah,
Yeah, he was like the announcer.
Oh,
Hilarious.
Damn, that's a cool credit.
Yeah, remember the trip?
Yeah, that is. A
Anything you guys want to plug before we get out of here?
Yeah, dates. You can see us. No, just kidding. That's a joke. It was sad.
I've been posting more stand up on my Instagram and Twitter. Like,
Good.
I just
Yeah,
post
just follow us
stand-up.
on our social medias.
My channel on IG.
I deleted
my IG
Facebook,
channel.
so you can just follow me on Instagram at Wolfie Comedy and Twitter at Wolfie Comedy. And also Wolfie memes for weed memes.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys so much for coming today. This was a lot of fun.
Wait,
Oh.
where
Oh,
can they
damn,
follow
jeez,
you?
I'm so
Oh,
high.
can they follow me? Oh, at Mat Edgar. At Mat Edgar at all things. Matt with one T. MATEDGAR. Throw an ad at the beginning of that. You'll find me.
Love you
I
guys.
have an album coming out September 29th. So look for that.
You have an album. That's
have-
amazing.
I have an album coming out.
That's
So you'll
great.
get to hear this and more. Hear what I'm losing my voice. I don't even get to plug it.
Thank you guys so much for coming today. This was so much fun.
Happy
Thanks for
710,
having
y'all.
us, you guys.
It's also it feels like we've been doing this forever, but we've only been
Hours.
recording for like an hour and a half.
I really did just lose
fucking
my voice,
high.
by the way.
Yeah.
That was me. It's back now.